DONNELLY IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm at the First Direct Arena in Leeds today. With me, I've got new English title holder, Mr. Zelfa Barrett. How are you?
I'm good, man. It feels natural. I've been dreaming about winning something in boxing for a long time. I've had a lot of fights. Now I've won something and it's a start of many.
You was quite a heavily backed favourite in this one. You got him out in the fourth, was it? With a naughty body shot there. I mean, he went down, got back up, and you knew you had to go straight for the body then?
Yeah, of course. I knew he was tough to the head, so the body would just take him out, and he was very tough. He was very tough, and the body shot just took him out, man. And it was something for the kill. And just telling me to calm down, but I had to get the job done.
Like you said, you've been waiting for a while to win a title. I mean, English is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning of something, of a new era, man.
What's next?
Whatever my uncle says, whatever's next.
Man like Pat?
Yeah, man like Pat. Whatever he says, I'm gonna do, man. So,
Pat, you coming over?
You'll jump in the interview. Need to sign that for Sean, man.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
That's a good title, that.
Yeah.
It's for you to friend.
Alright, okay, nice one. Yep.
Alright. Yeah. Pat, what did you make of his performance?
So I think it was great. I think it's his first title. You know, Chris Conwell was a lot durable, and it's what I expected him to be. I expect him to be a lot durable. I expect him to work hard and come in fit, and he did come in fit because some of the punches that he was hit with, I mean, Zelfa's took people out in one round in 30 seconds, and it's mad boxing really because the kid who beat Chris Conwell, Zelfa stopped him in about 30 seconds with a good headshot, and the same punches what he was hitting Chris was. I mean, he what was it, round 5 or something? 4. 4. Yeah, so he went a lot more, and it's what I keep telling Zelfa. Don't listen to the hype and don't listen to the media. Stick to doing. People say, oh, you'll get rid of him in one round, oh, you'll blow him. No, it doesn't go like that. And quite clearly it shows.
I didn't even believe it. A lot of people were saying it. And in my head, I had him like a Chino Maidano. Going forward, you know what I mean? You prepare for the worst. And then I got in the ring, felt his power, thinking, you can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. And then just listening to what my Uncle Pat was saying, I was smothering my punches at one point, and then went back to the corner and he was saying, step back and throw, and then she got it.
Obviously Pat Zelfa knows and said this is just the beginning, it's a stepping stone belt. How far can this young man go?
I think it's a question really what doesn't need to be asked me. I mean, we can all see how good and how talented he is, and but it's not just about that. There's more to that than being like that. He's got to be made, branded, and start getting certain more achievements. And this is just a baby step towards something great. We're on the way to bigger and better titles, but there is no rush. I'd like him to make a defence of this title. It's not about him winning a title and then that's it. Let's make a defence. Let's keep learning how to hold a title. Then we can say, you know what? Now we want to go for the next one. So I mean, because throughout this game he's still learning and he's still got a lot more, things achieved, because what you got to realise about Zelfa, he didn't have a lot of amateur fights, yeah. So he is still learning, yeah, and we still want to be keeping him active.
Zelfa, I mean, what smart words there. I mean, you see a lot of coaches that want to push for the big fights, the best fights, the money fights. The fact that he wants to let it go slow, well not slow, but at a reasonable pace and let you learn, does that show that you're in the right, capable hands? Yeah,
of course. You're in boxing for the long run, not for the short run. It's not about having a short career. When I'm 28, just at the end of my career nearly, it's about longevity, man. A long career, steady career.
It's a big word.
Yeah, it's a big word. I didn't even know it. Just come out. It just come out. I don't even know. I've seen it on TV before that word.
Let's go back to what you just said. I mean, quite clearly, the proof's in the pudding. Bringing him on slowly. I mean, you get kids fighting for titles when they had like 10 fights, 11 fights, but it's how long you're gonna go. I mean, it's not just about winning a title and then losing a title. It's about winning a title and keeping a title. And that's what I want him to do. Once he can win one and keep one, he can go on to win another one, keep that one, go on to win another one. It's the same. How do you learn the game otherwise than that? If you're not doing it them ways, it's all right saying you're fighting for a title, but when you win a title, you're not meant to defend it instead of just moving on. We're going to do it the right way. We'll defend that title. Yeah, and then we'll say, okay, let's go for another one, because that's just another fight and it's another experience that we've had. We know how to win a title, we know how to defend the title. So yeah, let's look for a bigger one now. We've won it and defended it. Now let's give that up and let's move on to something else. And that's how we want to keep going.
Smart words. He's quite clever, isn't he? It's surprising.
Yeah, very clever, knowledgeable man. It's life. No, it's not cleverness. It's life. He's lived a life. You know what I mean? And an ex-fighter,
you can't buy experience.
An ex-British European world contender, never been knocked out in them era. Everyone got knocked out in that era. You know what I mean? So how can I not have someone like this to guide me? I'm fortunate, and it's not punch drunk. Some of the fighters were, when he was around, the punch drunk. You know what I mean? So I'm so blessed to have him as an uncle.
You're definitely doing something right then, Pat, weren't you?
Pardon?
You're doing something, right?
Listen to his trainer, Mr. Brian Hughes.
I mean, I had a great trainer, Brian Hughes. He taught me everything I know. It's kind of like parenting, really. You know, how are you going to be a good dad if you don't know how to be a dad? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to be a good mum if you never had a good mum? So it's like having a good fighter. It's like me now. I had a great trainer that guided me, and you know, I worship the ground he worked on, and that's all I'm doing. The extra little bit that I didn't achieve in boxing is what I'm going to achieve through Zelfa, through my eyes. He's going to finish off what I never did, and that's win a world title.
That's good stuff. But listen, Zelfa, like you said, stepping stone, first title tonight. To the pair of you, well done, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy yourself, I'm sure I'll catch up with you soon, but until then, thank you so much.
Thank you.